Hi everyone, my name is Donkey and today we're back doing another quick review for the Donkey's feedback thing. So today I also randomly picked out a game out of the random lots of ones. This hasn't got any comments whatsoever. It's a bit disappointing, I think, to be honest, because it does look quite interesting game, to be fair. It's got quite a lot of information down and there isn't that much to it. But I'll go through what there is and what I think could be going on in it. There wasn't any problems that I could see, but let's just have a read through first. Welcome to all. Let me introduce you to my labour of passion. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to get at with this. A labour of passion? Okay. At a push. There are many let's try and read it properly. There are many realities within the world, but for the most time they are separated from each other. When the two planes intersect, both experience anomalies. Some call them miracles, some think those are the presence of demons, others try to rationalize them. Our story takes place in times foretold by the ancients, all if the planets collided at once, causing chaos and mayhem everywhere. Gods long forgotten began to awaken, and the exhausted fabric of reality gave birth to that. Odd godlike creatures, twisted embodiments of their planes. The player's character is a human stuck in endless corrupted cycle of reincarnation. His task is to hunt down them, or so he's told. It's kind of mysterious, that, or so he is told. Could be a twist maybe at the end of it. Anyway, the player will be challenged by 25 main dungeon floors, each 5 of them sharing one theme, and ended with Biome's boss. So that's kind of interesting. Every death means starting over, and every will face heavy content randomization. Oh, right, and every death will. Right, okay. The dungeon will have optional branches which will yield a nice reward for those skilled enough to conquer them. Okay, so you'll have kind of side quests, as opposed to, well, not quests necessarily, but side little bits off you can go and do if you're feeling a bit more ready, almost. If you don't want to quite go on yet, or maybe if you're a bit of a perfectionist, possibly. But yeah, we'll have to see. The player's character will have 8 item slots, 4 backpack slots, and 4 equipment slots, each containing its own item type. There will be a bar representing health and stamina at once. The less health the character has, the more stamina can be accumulated. Stamina is used mostly to perform dodges and attacks. Of course, at full health, there's still some place for stamina. As it's a mobile game, the controller... we're not playing a mobile game. We refuse. What's so exciting about this? Okay, we'll be the judge of that, but... random levels. Okay, yep, that's pretty cool. I like randomization. Depth of interaction. For example, you'll be able to drink the poisonous potion, throw it at your enemy, or cover your weapon with that. Pretty cool, you know? That's something I've not really seen in many games. Secrets. That's good. We like secrets. We like secrets, hidden things, references, all that sort of stuff. I think that's all brilliant, especially in indie games. They're nice to see. The less subtle, the better, I find. But some little ones that are really, really subtle, they're pretty cool. Anyway, easy to learn but hard to master combat. Okay. It's fine to download if you want to test the game's performance or have a sneak peek, but my bet is that the final game will taste the best unspoiled. Well, we're going to spoil it for everyone that wanted to play the final game. We're going to play a little sneak peek. As I say, there isn't a lot to it, but the game itself is quite interesting. So this is what you get presented with. It's also working in full screen, which is quite good, I think. Having a game working in full screen, relatively rare at the moment. For some reason GameMaker doesn't like them. So you open it up. You probably don't look like this because I had a little fiddle around beforehand and messed around with the haircuts and the eye colours and whatnot. It didn't take very long, and create this monstrosity. So that proves that it does save. The saving is working. So right, things that right off the bat are really cool. I think I really like the style. The style's really quite neat. I can see it working as a mobile game. I hate to say it, but yeah, it could work as a mobile game. But it also can work as this kind of style of game, PC game at the same time, like an indie PC game. One thing that I found is quite weird is if you have it like this and then go out of full screen, you get the world's smallest little thing. It's tiny. I'm not sure. That's not the size of anyone's phone, I'm pretty sure. So maybe make that a little bit bigger, possibly. It's not a big problem because you're not meant to be playing in that. You're meant to be playing in full screen. It's just a cheeky little Game Maker hotkey that's not been disabled. Right, so it does save. It saves your preferences here. There's a cat here. I don't know why there's a cat here. If you hold down on the cat, you get this little circly thing and you can dash off. I don't know why. It's not been mentioned anywhere, but it was a thing apparently. There is no health bar at the moment. One thing you can change. So by the looks of it, there's no combat at the moment. When we go into here, there's also the movement's kind of crashed there. Could be a bit dodgy, I think, the movement. It's not 100% consistent. So there's no enemies or anything, but what you can do is you can cut your hair and change your eye colour, which is truly the important things here. You know, we don't need combat or anything interesting like that. Cutting your hair is way more important, and should definitely be a priority. Okay, one thing I would say, especially for me, is just then you could see, because it's in full screen, I don't like playing full screen because things pop up and kick me out of full screen. So what I would recommend is just having it in full screen borderless. It's becoming a much more common thing now. I'm going to start recommending it to everyone that's got full screen because personally that's a big thing. It won't be for everyone, of course, but yeah. So this is what it looks like going around. I really like the lighting. I like the tiles and everything. That's all pretty cool. One thing I would say though, just as a quick art point, the player doesn't really fit with the background. The background's kind of gothic, kind of dark. The player, on the other hand, is orange. Doesn't really match, especially with the purple eyes. I know that's what I chose, but the skin colour and I don't know, it just doesn't really work. And the white shirt and red tie, it's a bit interesting. Not really fits the style, I'd say. I do quite like the animations; they're quite nice. One thing I would maybe suggest, I know you've built it as a mobile game, but if we're building it as a PC game, having a bigger movement bit. At the moment we're glued to the middle of the screen. It means the tiles look a little bit funny. I'd say give us a little bit of freedom within this. So it still has us in the centre, but maybe just within this bit, so we can move a little bit around here without the whole screen changing. Because I'm playing in a big screen, I don't need to be moving all the time like that. So yeah, maybe what I'd suggest is work on getting some enemies out, or work on at least having something to do with this alpha. Otherwise there's not much point having a download. Just have some screenshots. That would pretty much do the same thing, because there isn't anything to really test apart from performance. So I really like all the ideas we've got going here. A lot of it's quite in depth, like even the amount of slots, but something to do would be quite useful in this actual alpha build. And it's very alpha, very early alpha, but we need something to do. Also that's linked to something, nothing apparently. So yeah, that's basically all I'd say, is to add something to the demo. Other than that, it's pretty good. The art style and the player's a bit funky, and I'm not sure why there's a cat there, but you know, whatever. So anyway, if you like my review of that, remember to like, subscribe, or do what you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.